everyone, my name is Carla and you have reached my FlossTube channel, Carla Being Crafty, where I talk about mostly cross stitch but also other crafts that I do and a little bit of my life thrown in. I normally do a regular FlossTube video on Sunday mornings, but today is Wednesday, March 11th in the afternoon, and I decided to come on here after work and do a little bit of an extra video because I realized that today is actually my 1 year anniversary of stitching. Actually 1 year and 1 day. I received my first two kits that I ordered, a small Reolus counter cross stitch kit and a small Dimensions needlepoint kit on March 10th, 2019. I ordered them after realizing that I was really enjoying stitching on a plastic canvas project that my mom had asked me to make for her. So I was doing it in the evenings right before bed after finishing my diamond painting, which was my obsession at the time. And I realized that I just really enjoyed the stitching. So I decided to get a small cross stitch kit, which I'd never tried before, and a small needlepoint kit, which I had done when I was a kid, so I knew that I had liked it. And I got those on March 10th. And I completed those. The rest is history. I started doing FlossTube in June, and here I am 1 year later. So I thought it would be really fun to go through and show you guys all of my charts that I have accumulated over the space of a year. Because last year, on this day, I had two charts. I had a little cross-stitch kit and a little needlepoint kit. And they were both small patterns. And now, a year later, after completing, 20-something projects last year, and having 20 works in progress right now, approximately, I thought it would be fun to see the charts that I have and that I have accumulated. I am not a huge purchaser of charts or really anything. I am on a very limited income for that kind of stuff. So I am trying really hard to be good and not feel enabled by everything I see. And for the most part, I've done pretty well, but I still managed to accumulate quite a bit in the space of a year, and I thought it would be fun to go over it. So most of my charts fit in these two things. There are a few exceptions. So I'm just gonna pull them out and go through it. I have no idea how long this will take, but I thought it would be a fun exercise and it would be fun to see. Obviously there's gonna be so many things that I can't list them in the description box, but if you see something that you like and that is new to you, or just send me a comment and then I will answer, and I will give you all the information that I have, where I got it, if I got it on Etsy shop, what shop, that kind of thing. If I have the information, I'll give it to you. Please excuse any weird noise you hear. I don't know, there's kids that are deciding to run up and down the outside walkways here at my apartment building, and they sound like a herd of elephants. So if you hear a herd of elephants, it's really two small girls. Okay, so let's start. I'm not going to do this in any particular order. Maybe try and do older to newer, but that's not going to exactly happen. So let's see. I'm going to start with oops, I dropped my glasses. Okay, I'm going to start with this needlepoint kit. I have shown you the, this is called Black Grace 2. I've shown you Black Grace 1, which is this one, which is a current whip. But it has a companion piece, Black Grace 2, and that's this one, which I just think is really beautiful. And I got this fairly early on in my stitching career. This is another one of the first things that I ordered. This is another Reolus flower kit. I'm currently working on Sweet William. This would be the next one. This is the hydrangea one. Okay. This is my only Nora Corbett. I did do the red kitten for my birthday last year, or my black cat birthday style. But I purchased this one after Erin, Two Martini Stitcher, sent me some really beautiful fabric for my birthday and a bunch of other stuff. But this is called Bells of Ireland, and I kind of got it in honor of Erin. So it's my only Nora Corbett or Mirabilia that I have at the current time. Although there are several Mirabilias that I like, so they're kind of on my eventual wish list. Okay, you guys know I'm stitching the Village Bookstore by Randall Spangler. It's a Heaven and Earth Designs pattern. This is the other Randall Spangler that I purchased. This one is called Rose Trellis Inn. So it was kind of a toss-up between the two, which one I was going to stitch first, and Village Bookstore won out because of all the cats on it. But I think this one's really pretty too. This has a hidden unicorn right there and some other fun stuff. I don't know if I'll ever get to this because I'm not going to have two full-size Heaven and Earth Designs going at one time. So I guess it just depends on how long Village Bookstore takes me. But this would be the next one that I would do. Okay. And then I guess I'll show you all of my Heaven and Earth Design quick stitches kind of at one clump. They're actually all by the same artist. So I'm currently working on Catnap Faye, which you guys have seen. But I also have, what is it called? Kitty Faye. These are all by Nadia Tate. And then I have the Buttons and Bows Kitty Faye. And Kitty Hat Faye. And goodness, I know I have some more Heaven and Earth and I'm not sure where they are. Let me make sure I didn't put them in here. Maybe are they in with my Village Bookstore? Maybe, you know what, they're probably in here. We'll get to them. So, okay, this is just sitting on my desk. This is Clementine. I'm starting this next month in a Sal, Clem Sal. It's actually kind of in honor of Lisa's birthday. She's Forest City stitching. So that's sitting on my desk because I'm waiting to kit it up. I just showed you guys these in my last video. So this is my most recent haul. These are these watercolor florals. I got these on eBay. They're from Design Works. Is that right? Did you see all four? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, the other thing that I showed you last week is I got these 5 Mill Hill patterns. This is kind of a Past the Stash from Cynthia Kinnaman. So she stitched all these and then she sent me the patterns and whatever beads and threads were left. It doesn't look like she really used the beads. So I got a lot of beads. Cynthia also sent me a Lizzie Kate pattern that it's the Cat Lessons for People, which is just this most wonderful pattern. I decided because I love it, but I'm not going to be able to stitch it, you know, in the near future because I have so much on my plate right now. But I have another viewer, Crafty Bev, she's just a really sweet lady. She's one of my first viewers, one of the first people who commented on my very first video. And she's been, you know, a viewer ever since. And she's just a really sweet lady. She does have a FlossTube channel. She doesn't get a ton of views, but she actually hasn't done a video in a while. But, you know, she's had some difficulties in the past year with her health and her situation. She's on a fixed income, you know, yada yada. And I really admire her resilience, and I admire the fact that she's so dedicated to crafting. And she has 2 kitties who are the light of her life. And when I showed the pattern in the last video, she messaged me and she's like, oh, I'm enabled now, I need to get that pattern. And I thought, you know what, let me send that pattern to her so that she can stitch it. And when she's done, she can send it back to me. That's perfectly allowable. So she'll just pass the stash back to me after she stitches it first. So I thought that would be great to be able to kind of share the stitch she loves. Someone sent me stitch she loves, so I could send it to Beverly. And she should get that pattern this Saturday. So if you're watching Bev, keep a lookout for it. It's going to come in a purple envelope. But yeah, so it's a great pattern, and I'm so happy that Cynthia sent it to me, but I also thought it would be really nice to be able to share the love with somebody else and let her stitch it now. Okay, so that's all the stuff that's just kind of sitting loose. So let's dive into the first bag here. This is just a little freebie that came, well, it's not free because I bought a magazine to get it, but it's just a little cute bookmark that came in a spring magazine. This is a realist kit. Actually, I bought the same one for my mom. It's kind of funny that I bought it twice. I didn't actually buy it to do the kit. I bought it for the pattern because I'm going to use this to put on one of those Target bags. There's another little freebie that came from the Cross Stitch magazine. And another one. Some of these might be giveaways at some time if I decide that I'm not going to stitch them. Let's see. This is my only gold collection kit. This is called Charming. And so I haven't ever done a Dimensions Gold collection. When I first got it, I took the instructions out of I took the pattern out, looked at it, and I was like, yikes, these are very involved. So it's a pretty small pattern, or it's going to be a pretty small finished thing, but it's pretty involved, but it is pretty adorable. I think you'll notice that I like cats because a lot of my patterns are cats. This is one of the first things I ordered, Wanda's Wands, one of the Mill Hill Buttons and Beads kits. I just love this one. But I'm not going to start this till I finish Moonstruck. Well, this is a Lizzie cape that I bought on eBay. What Bird? It's called Cat Lovers. I love my cats and What Bird. This is a punch needle pattern that I got. I did one small punch needle and did enjoy it, so I went ahead and got a cute pattern, but haven't done it yet. I need to get the special fabric for that, etc. What is this? This is just an alphabet chart. Okay, this is some Halloween charts that I got off of eBay. They were cut out of a magazine. This one I don't have because I gave it to my stepdaughter because she wanted to try cross stitching. I don't know if she's actually doing it or not. This is one of the first charts that I got. Attitude is Everything. I love how it looks. I thought it was like, basically all one color with maybe, black and red. But there's actually like, gosh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 colors in this, and there's 2 blended colors, and this is like a pretty intricate chart. So when I first got it, I thought it was like, oh, no problem, but this is all like specialty stitches and eyelets and all kinds of funky stuff. So I like it, but that's something for the future. This chart I was going to use part of it for one of the Target bags, and I've since changed my mind. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. This one might be a giveaway at some point because I don't know if I will ever stitch it, but it is really pretty. But I like it too because there's so many motifs that you could kind of pull from it if you want to do something small. Okay. Oh, this I found in a drawer of crafting stuff that was probably my mom's, I don't even know how long ago. So I have the chart, and I have a picture. And this is a needlepoint. But I would have to see if I can find the colors and all that kind of stuff. I just thought it was kind of neat, and I do like needlepoint, so maybe eventually I would look into doing that. Let's see. This is a free Tiny Modernist chart that was sent with something else. These little cactuses. It's another like free, I don't know if you can see that, free chart. Okay, then I got some Raise the Roof stuff because I just adored them, and I haven't done them yet, but they're on my list. This one's Witchy Washy, and I did get all the button pack for this. And and here is Vlad's Wash Day. Sort of a companion piece. I know there's like a bunch more of these laundry ones, so maybe eventually I'll get more, but I like those two a lot. Okay, this is a sew to stitch pattern that I did print off of Etsy. This is called World Cat. This was a Russian, I think I got this off of eBay, and it's kind of blocked a little bit, but it's just this elephant pattern that I thought was kind of cool. Now this actually should probably be in my other bag of stuff that I've completed. This is the White Willow Stitching Tribal Cat. I made this for my mom. If you guys have been watching me since the beginning, then you saw the pillow that I made. It was like the first pillow I made. I was really proud of this. This pillow, which was on my mom's bed, has gone missing. She lives in a nursing home type situation, you know, so other people come in, make her bed, whatever, and it's just missing. So, you know, possibly it got scooped up with like the sheets and stuff and went to the laundry. Who knows what has happened to it since then. It's been missing for about 2 weeks. So I don't know if it's ever going to show up again. I'm glad I didn't get rid of the pattern because I may need to make it again for my mom. Let's see. This is a Graphic Arts 32 Designs. It's called Personally Yours. It's like these kid patterns. I am not totally in love with this. You know, people say things are like very 80s. This is very 80s to me. The reason I got it is because there's a cheerleader and my niece is a cheerleader, and it was the only cheerleader thing I could find. So I thought, you know, I wanted to have it, but I don't love it. So that might be something that, if, you know, if a viewer loves it, that I might just want to give away. This is an ABC chart book that one of the stitchers at our Saturday meetups had and was giving away, so I took it. Let's see. This was an Etsy download. I just think it's called Black Cat on Pumpkin or something. I don't even know if it has a name, but I just thought it was so cute. I just love that cat. So, this is another Sew to Stitch. It's called Halloween and Black Cats. So you've got your cat that's wearing a sheet and your cat that isn't. Okay, this is a free Raise the Roof pattern that was given to me when I purchased the other ones. No, maybe I purchased this one. I don't know. This is called What Side? Again, this is something that I'm probably gonna eventually give away because I don't think I'm gonna stitch that. Not being a double bed person right now. And this is also a razor pattern. This one I know was given for free, and this one is called I'm Not an Ugly Flower, I'm a Pretty Weed. Okay. Stitcher's gonna stitch. This was a free pattern by Hands On Design. Let's see it. Okay, this was an Etsy purchase. It's called The Gift. And I do really love this one. So to stitch, we've got the Cat's 4 Seasons. And I really like this one. I have to make a few changes to winter. I have to turn the Santa hat into like a yarmulke or something, but I think I can handle that. This is Starburst and Stripes Forever. I don't have a lot of patriotic, but I just loved this one. Just how it was done with all these eyelet stitches. So, oh, here's my other Heaven and Earths. Okay, so this one is called Lullaby Kitty Faye. And this is Tuxedo Cat Eyes, which is sort of the companion piece in my mind to Lavender Roses, which I'm stitching right now. So when Lavender Roses is done, then this one will be the next one. This cat really reminds me of my cat Herbie, who passed away a couple years ago, but he was over 21 years old when he passed away. And he didn't look exactly like that. He had black on his chin. Well, no, this one does too. He had a little bit more black in his face, but I don't know. That cat just really reminds me of Herbie. So, okay, and then I have, what do I have in this little thing? Oh, these are all some free things. This came with the DMC when I bought a pack. I have the It's You I Like pattern. I actually stitched this Flip It, but I probably will stitch it again. What is this? I think this is another thing that came with the DMC pack. And then this is actually the chart for the dimensions needlepoint. This was the first thing that I did. And oh, I have the button packs for, oh, this is a little cat kit, floral cat. I know there's a theme. Everything is like cats pretty much, but you know, that's what makes you happy. That's what makes you happy, right? And then I have another little cat small pattern by the trilogy called Treats, Cat Treat. And this was something I printed 8 Nights of Hanukkah. This is a needlepoint pattern, and it has these little dreidel shapes and all different patterns that you would stitch on them, and then you string them on to make like a banner. Yeah, here's my little button packs for Witchy Washy and Vlad's Wash Day. Okay, so that was the first one. This is kind of fun. the blue flower. This is Night Walk Down. I will be stitching this in August for my Black Cat birthday sal. I love this pattern. I just ordered the Gentle Art sampler threads for this. I got all of the Gentle Arts that I could get, and then ones that either weren't available, or like I think Seaweed, which was originally chartered in this for the dress, I think was like a limited edition or something like that, so you can't get it anymore. So I picked a couple different ones that I thought might work, and then it also has Weeks Dye Works and Color and Cotton, and I didn't order those, so I ordered a few extra gas that I thought might be substitutions for those colors. Okay, I have 2 Mill Hill kits that I recently purchased. Extra virgin olive oil and balsamic vinegar. These are the buttons and beads kits that you do on the perforated paper. When I stitched last year, I stitched the 2 wine ones for my best friend Tracy. So I had shown her the set of those, the white and the red wine, and I also showed her the set of these 2, you know, and she picked the wine, which I was really happy about at the time because I really wanted to stitch these for myself. Not that I couldn't stitch 2 sets, but you know, that's probably not something that I would want to do right away. This is perforated paper that I have in there for project idea that I have. This is a really cute Kit and Bixby pattern. Home is wherever your cat is. I do feel that way. It wouldn't be my house if I didn't have my Becky. Halloween Cat by Satsuma Street. Such a pretty pattern. There's 2 other cat ones, like Cat in the Garden or Garden Cat and Cactus Cat or something, and I like those as well. Okay, I have 3 of the Blackbird Designs Magical Mystery Series. There were 3 out of the 6 or 8 that I really liked, so those are the ones I got. I got Strawberry Fields. This is much more samplerish than anything else I have. So, but I do like strawberries and I like that song. And then I also have Yellow Submarine. And I have This is Garden. So eventually I would like to stitch the 3 of those and kind of hang them together. Oh, okay, when I got the tribal cat for my mom, at the same time I got the tribal elephant for myself because I do collect elephants, even though I haven't really stitched anything elephant related yet. But I got that one. This was a recent purchase that I showed you guys. I haven't ever stitched on black fabric yet, so I thought I got some black fabric to try, and I thought I would get the Satsuma Street Leo and start this on my birthday this year. In August, I kind of do 2 things for my birthday. I have the Black Cat birthday sal, which is a month long or however long it takes kind of project. Last year I was able to finish the project within the month, but I don't know if I will be able to this year because Night Walk Down is a bigger pattern. But then I also start something on my birthday that is significant. Last year I did the Lion of Judah because it was a lion, and so I'm going to do another lion this year. It's Leo. This is a new pattern I showed you guys. This is one of the Songbird Garden series. Looking for Joy. One of my favorites of that series, although I really like a lot of them. So if I get a few extra dollars and want to, you know, those might be on my list. This is a Little House Needleworks chart that, you know, it just spoke to me. It's called The Library. And I just like it. It's got romance, mystery, western, and classics are the four categories that it has pictures of. And it says an open book is a window into the world. This is a Suzy Zoo kit that my friend actually found at the Creative Reuse Center. Look at the puppies. I love dogs too, you guys. But I kind of became a cat lady because when I lost Frodo, first of all, even if you love dogs, you know, dogs is not a generic thing. It's like if you like dogs, you like a breed usually, or breeds. My Frodo, he fell down off the wall in case you're wondering. So I have to put him back up there. So I do love dogs too. It's just that I also love cats. I've always had both. And the reality of my life lately is that cats fit into it much better. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get another dog unless my circumstances change a lot. You know, if I'm not in an apartment or if I'm not on a second floor apartment, you know, that kind of thing. If I was someplace where I had a yard or a patio. But yeah, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. So for now, I will be a cat lady. This was a pattern I got on eBay just because, you know, it was very inexpensive and I thought it was just adorable. It's called Orchid Kitty. Gone Batty. This is the companion piece to Spring Fling that I'm stitching right now. I actually like this one better, but when I started Spring Fling, you know, spring is coming up. I don't know that I'll get it done before like summer, but then I will do the Gone Batty. He kind of reminds me of my Bagheera. I have this cute Madame Chantilly pattern, Cats in the Rain. This pattern, this is so cute. This is called Prickly Owl. I got this from my friend Dawn, who was a viewer that I was able to actually meet when I went to Arizona. And she brought me a little stitchy gift as a reminder. She brought me this and prickly pear jelly, which was really yummy. But she got this as kind of like a reminder of Arizona. And she's like, you don't have to stitch it. And I'm like, of course I will stitch it eventually. It's so cute. It's a Dimensions kit. I got this from Cindy, different from Cynthia. This is in the stitchy gift that she sent me. She sent me a bunch of stuff, and this is one of the patterns that was in there. It's called The Owl Next Door. This I got this from eBay, but it is a Val Stitch and Stuff pattern, spring and summer. I don't know if there's a fall and winter. I'm assuming that there is, but I haven't seen it. So if anybody has it or knows where I can find it, let me know. But I did like the summer because of the cat, of course. And then the spring is really pretty too. But I would like to have the whole set, if that's a possible thing to find. And then, last but not least, I have the 3 linens and threads patterns, the free mystery samplers for the last 3 years that I printed out. So, oops, stay. This is 2017, which is, I think, probably my favorite. It's a band sampler. Do I have a picture of it? I mean, I know you guys have probably all seen it 1,000 times. Goodness. Okay, that's next to last. Where's the last picture? There we go. So of course it's kind of hard to see because it's just the last one that they do dark, but this is a band sampler. I've seen it stitched so many different ways. It's just gorgeous. So I think that is definitely one that I would eventually like to stitch, but that would come after I stitch my Froth and Bubble because they're both band samplers, and yeah, they're both like huge. This was 2018. It's kind of a band sampler, but it's more focused on like these mystical animals and stuff, or mystical creatures, I guess, because there's mermaids. And then this is last year's. This is a Peacock's Garden. Right there. Now these last three are free. You just go onto the Linens and Threads website and you can print them out. So if you are itching to do like a huge project and don't want to spend a lot of money, that's the way to go. Okay, I think that's it. That's everything, you guys. 36 minutes to show you all of my charts, and those were all accumulated in just 1 year. So I do not need to purchase anything, right? Because I think I can find something to stitch in this pile that's now up to here on my desk. That doesn't mean that I won't be purchasing stuff because, you know, let's get real. But it means that I can be a little bit more discretionary in my purchases and, you know, not go crazy. I do have a Biscore New pattern that's on its way to me. That was because of Gail Phillips, because of her video. I was enabled. Other than that, I don't have any immediate plans to purchase anything. I saw a bunch of really cool market release stuff. I do like the hands-on design, the round ones. I don't know what it's called, but you know, it's the 12 round patterns. Those are pretty cute. I like those a lot. I love Michelle Bendy's Bendy Stitchy Designs, the Hilda Strawberry. But you know, there's plenty of time to get all this stuff, and anyway, I'm glad I was able to share this with you guys. I am glad that I am on FlossTube now, and I'm able to share all of my stitchy fun with you. As I said, I've been stitching for exactly 1 year. It has really changed my life in a lot of ways, changed my life for the better, and I'm very happy that I found it. It is a really great outlet for all of that creativity that bubbles around inside me and makes me always want to do stuff, and now I am. And I'm, you know, doing the resin a little bit as well, and I'm gonna, you know, open the Etsy shop, and you know, so stitching has become a really huge part of my life. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this extra video. I do have plans to do another one soon. I think I'm going to take video of all of my mom's stitching from when she was, you know, back in the day when she did gorgeous crewel embroidery. And there's 3 or 4 pieces that she still has, and so I would like to video those and show you the big needlepoint tapestry that is over there that I haven't shown you guys. It's huge. It's like, you know, it's like 5 feet tall. So anyway, I hope you guys have a really good rest of your week. Thursday, Friday, we only have 2 days before the weekend, and then I will be back with my regular FlossTube video on Sunday. So have a great evening, everyone. I hope you enjoyed seeing my patterns. If you have any questions about anything you saw, because I did go through them rather quickly, just, you know, just ask, and I should be able to kind of guide you on where I got them, etc. So it was all online, so you should be able to either get them or maybe find them from eBay or something. So have a great evening, everybody. Bye-bye.